Good evening, everyone. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Mustang Arena for Varsity Volleyball competition on a special night as we support To Write Love on Her Arms and their Between the Bells program. Please welcome our guests from Buena Vista High School. They are the Vipers. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Before we begin our game this evening, we invite you to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now, let's meet the teams, beginning with our guests from Buena Vista. And starting with their reserves, number 0, Lizbel Barreras. Number 2, Isabella De Leon. Number 3, Camila Perez. Number 4, Sofia Pinto. Number 5, Bella Anschutz. Number 7, Lulu Nasser. And number 18, Valeria Jimenez. The starting libero, or excuse me, the starting on the court for Buena Vista, serving first, is sophomore setter and opposite side hitter, number 8, Addison Meyer. Second in the rotation for Buena Vista is sophomore outside hitter and defensive specialist, number 1, Layla Adorno. Third in the rotation for Buena Vista is senior outside and middle and opposite side hitter number 16, Caitlin Pulver. Serving fourth for Buena Vista, sophomore defensive specialist number 12, Jaden Rosenwasser. Fifth in the rotation for LBV is senior middle outside and opposite side hitter number 17, Estelle Omer. And finally, serving sixth for LBV is freshman middle and opposite side hitter number 15, Emily Pulver. And the starting libero for Buena Vista is freshman number 6, Gavia Batauskas. And now let's meet your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Starting with their reserves, number 6, Diana McKellen. Number 9, Tiana Washington. And number 13, Yarlis Rivera. Starting on the court for the Mustangs, serving first, is junior setter number 8, Isabella Espada. Second in the rotation for the Mustangs, and team captain, junior outside hitter number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Third in the rotation for the Mustangs, the other team captain, senior middle hitter number 2, Sarai McFadden. Serving fourth for the Mustangs, another team captain, senior right side hitter number 14, Misha Bensia. Fifth in the rotation for the Mustangs, sophomore outside hitter number 12, Aviana Matter. And serving sixth for the Mustangs is senior middle blocker number 7, Ashley Tuesday. And tonight's libero, sophomore number 5, Laura Sands. The head coach of the Mustangs is Heather Lorenz with assistant Coach Haley Stagg. The officials for tonight's game are from the Florida Professional Officials Association here in Orlando. We also want to take this opportunity to recognize the organization To Right Love on Her Arms and their program Between the Bells, a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people who are struggling. Make sure you pick up a copy of their brochure from the admission table as well as your complimentary wristband. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help, and we need you here. Tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube and the NFHS network. If you have friends and family who are not able to join us in person for tonight's game, and you'd like to send them a message right now, let them know we are simulcasting in 2 places. We are on NFHSnetwork.com, the official online home of the Florida High School Athletic Association. You can find us by searching Wekiva or Lake Buena Vista on the NFHS Network app on your favorite computer or mobile device. If you are not a member of NFHS Network, no problem at all. We are live streaming tonight's game absolutely free on our YouTube channel, Wekiva Sports. Just open up the YouTube app on your favorite computer, smart TV, or mobile device, regardless of whether you have the free ad-supported plan or you have the premium plan. You can tune right in. That's Wekiva Sports is the name of the channel. And we want to welcome those of you who have done just that. My name is Mark Barchi, voice of the Mustangs and Sports Information Director here at Wekiva High School, ready to take you through tonight's Tuesday night volleyball action. Lake Buena Vista having a decent year so far. 7-6 record, a 53.8% win. Wekiva still kind of struggling to find their momentum. They have a couple of wins under their belts, but they'd certainly like it to be more as they head into the second half of the season, getting into the postseason. As they are currently have 16 matches scheduled over the course of the season and are sitting on a 5-7 record. As we enter the first set, the Mustangs will begin their rotation with number 8, Isabella Espada. Espada, the junior setter, in the opening service slot for the Mustangs. And we are underway. Attack there, and Caitlin Pulver gets the first kill of the night. Service back to the Vipers. First in their rotation is number 8, Addison Meyer. Service returns to the Mustangs. Next in their rotation, number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Sanchez, the 5'5" junior outside hitter in the second position of the Mustangs service order. Service away. Nice looking attack there from Mancia. Vipers are able to handle it. They'll settle for a free ball coming back. Now here comes the heat from Matter. Dig there by Aubert. And now Mancia had a tough time finding the right placement on that one, attacks it out of bounds, and so service returns to the Vipers. Next in their rotation is number 1, Layla Adorno. Adorno puts the ball in play with quite the jump serve, and the Mustangs are not able to get that. Adorno with an ace. The server always gets the point. It always goes to the server no matter who kills it, no matter what happens. Adorno now on a streak as she picks up 3 service points in a row. This one goes straight to the libero. Viper kill by Caitlin Pulver. That's her second kill tonight. Pushing the kill button does not add a point. Short attack from Sarai McFadden finds just the right spot on the net to break the ball's angle. Sarai McFadden on the Mustangs kill. Service returns to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva will also be McFadden. Kill for the Vipers by Estelle Aubert. Next in the service rotation will be Caitlin Pulver. Pulver adds an ace to her 2 kills. Second serve away, and that's going to be back-to-back aces. The Mustangs will pass this one, and a good-looking attack by Matter, but an even better-looking defense as Estelle Aubert wins the battle at the net. There comes Pulver again with the service. Solo kill by Emily Pulver. Her first kill of the night. Pass by Matter. And the Mustangs settle for a free ball here. And that was off speed. Emily Pulver obviously didn't mean to do that, but she gets it over anyway. Now Matter has a beautiful attack there, and it is Aviana Matter on the Mustangs kill. Service back to Wekiva. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs, Misha Mansella. Mancia service away. Ace for Misha Mancia. Mancia with her second service of this rotation. Service away. This one goes to the libero. And now coming from way outside is Estelle Aubert. Matter on the attack. It's tripped up at the net, but nobody's there to make the dig. Aviana Matter on the kill. Mustangs trying to catch up here. They dug a little bit of a hole early, but now 5 serving 10 as they try to get back into this first set. Service away from Mancia. Struggling with the return. The Vipers will have to settle for a free ball, but they do get the ball back over. Now here comes Matter, and she's got it at the net. Unable to get the block are Pulver. Misha Mancia on the kill. Excuse me, that was Matter on the kill. Mancia is serving now. Service away. And that is too much mustard on that one. Checking into the game, number 12, Jaden Rosenwasser for Lake Buena Vista. For the Mustangs, Diana McKellen enters the game, and it'll be Rosenwasser serving next. Matter on the kill. She'll also have the next service for the Mustangs. Matter with an ace. Mustangs trying to battle back here after the early deficit. Back-to-back aces for Aviana Matter. Just a bit far, and the service error will provide a side out to the Vipers. Next in their rotation is number 17, Estelle Aubert. Little battle at the net there between Pulver and McFadden. Now a traditional setup block at the net by McFadden. The Vipers keep it in play. Pass all the way up, and we're going to go for the dump from Espada. That is handled by the Vipers. Now the attack from Adorno, and that will get it done. Layla Adorno on the Vipers kill. Vipers now on a small streak, 14-9. They've got it back up to a 5-point advantage. And really, really tough placement on the pass there. Nothing that Espada could have done with that one. Adorno on the kills, the solo kill. McFadden has great placement and is able to pick up the kill. That's Sarai McFadden on the Mustangs kill. Service back to Wekiva. Next up will be serving the libero, number 5, Laura Sands. That's Adorno again on the kill. Now serving as libero for Lake Buena Vista, number 6, Gabby Batauskas. Sarai McFadden on the short kill. Service back to the Mustangs, but first, checking into the game for Wekiva, number 14, Misha Mancia. Next to serve will be number 8, Isabella Espada. Service away for Espada. And now coming way outside. Yeah, that placement, there was nothing there for Adorno. Nothing she could have done with that. So the Mustangs pick up a freebie on the attack error, really the ball handling error. Espada again, service away. Adorno sends it all the way to the back. Matter doesn't want to take a chance that it's going to stay in. Now Sarai McFadden settles for the free ball, but puts a little too much power behind it. Service returns to the Vipers. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 7, Lulu Nasser. Service away. Sanchez got it. Unable Adorno to get there. Eliana Sanchez on the Mustangs kill. Service back to Wekiva. Sanchez will also have the next serve. Mancia not able to find anything there. Now high heat coming in from Pulver. Nobody able to get there in time. That was Caitlin Pulver on the LBV kill. Service back to the Vipers, and that'll be Adorno serving next. Matter has a good look at attack. Vipers can't get there. Aviana Matter picks up the Mustang kill and the side out. Serves back to the Mustangs with number 2, Sarai McFadden. Comes Pulver. And Sanchez is going to pass it over. The Mustangs will settle for a free ball coming back. All the way from the net. Really tough placement, and Meyer has to set it over the net to keep it in play. And now a miscommunication as Sarai McFadden and Eliana Sanchez stare at each other waiting for the next move. That's just going to fall to the ground. Caitlin Pulver now serving for the Vipers. That grabs the net on the way down. That's been legal for about the last 20 years in high school volleyball. And now Meyer has really tough placement. Can't get it to where Nasser can get it. It's going to be an attack error. And service returns to the Mustangs. But first, checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 3, Camila Perez. Now serving for the Mustangs, number 14, Misha Mancia. Service away, it's low and short. Adorno barely gets the pass off. And the Mustangs thought they had that one. They barely were able to get back into position in time. Now the attack from Aubert is handled. But it's Aviana Matter with the last word of the service. And we'll pause for a timeout. Vipers take their first timeout of set number 1. We'll be back with more from Mustang Arena in just a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you as the Mustangs making a comeback here. They've closed it to a 3-point game. 16 serving 19 now for Mancia. Swat over the net by Pulver, and the Mustangs libero gets there in time. Now heat coming in from Perez, and we'll go for the tip kill by Espada. Not there. Lake Buena Vista ready for that, and Aubert jumping over the net. She's got the kill for LBV. Estelle Aubert on the kill. Checking into the game for the Vipers, Jaden Rosenwasser, and Diana McKellen is in for the Mustangs. Rosenwasser serving next. It's a short serve and picked up easily by Matter, and then whose skill was that? Was that Matter? It was Ashley. Whose was that? Ball handling error on the Vipers side, and now the Mustangs close to within one. 19 serving 20 now for Aviana Matter. Matter leads the team with 2 aces and 6 kills. Service in play. Mustangs have not led the entire match. Really tough placement, but Addison Meyer manages to rise to get it to the Mustangs, and then Sanchez cannot keep it inside the antenna. Service back to the Vipers. Next in their rotation will be Estelle Aubert. She's got 3 kills to her name tonight. Matter has the pass. Going over to Sanchez. Doesn't like the placement. Settles for a free ball. And now, short set. That's going to be Caitlin Pulver gets the kill. Excuse me, that was Emily Pulver. So the Mustangs finally waking up in the first set. We'll see if it's too little too late. Ace for Estelle Aubert. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Misha Mancia. Soft touch coming over for the Viper libero. Tip kill by number 8, Addison Meyer. The Mustangs request their first timeout of set number 1. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Coming back from the timeout, it is an ace for Estelle Aubert. Set point, Vipers. Not sure what Coach Lorenz told the team during the break, but whatever she told them, it was probably not that. Service away. Vipers wasting no time while they've got the momentum. Emily Pulver had a chance for a solo kill there, but the timing was off. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation will be the libero, Laura Sands. Mustangs need to score 6 before the Vipers score 1. Service away. Goes straight to Albert. And now Adorno. Timing off. She was late to the party on that attack. And now the Vipers will take their second timeout of set number 1. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. The Mustangs with a brief opportunity here. They'll need to score 5 before Lake Buena Vista scores 1 as we come back from the timeout. Here comes Adorno with a tip attempt. It's handled for the Mustangs by Mancia, and now the Mustangs unable to get it over in 3, and that takes us to the end of set number 1. 25-21 is the final score of the first set. And the Vipers take a 1-0 lead over the Mustangs. We'll be back with more from Mustang Arena with set number 2 right after the break. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you for the second set. The Mustangs, with a slow start to the first set, had a good comeback. Look, they're going, and the Vipers were able to pull away at the end to take the 25-21 victory. So they have a 1-set lead over the Mustangs as we go into set number 2. Both of these teams circling 500. Wekiva is at 5-7. Lake Buena Vista Just about the opposite with just one more game played, 7-6. So both of these teams trying to be on the right side of 500 as they are looking toward the district tournament, which is sooner than you might imagine. The Vipers have the opening service of set number 2. Leading their rotation is number 8, Addison Meyer. Well, I promise will come into frame eventually. She comes from way back with the jump set. And it is Camila Perez with the first kill of set number 2. Catches the net. Again, that's been legal for some 20 years now. Didn't used to be. And that's going to be Caitlin Pulver on the Viper kill. 14 for 6. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 14, Misha Mancia. Another short serve coming in hot. Matter dives for it. And too much heat coming in from Espada for the attack arrow. Ace for Addison Meyer. Meyer again means business with the jump serve. Perez means business with the attack, but Mancia is ready for it. Help if I gave you the right camera, wouldn't it? A little bit of miscommunication there as Meyer is late to the party, but gets there in time. Soft touch, but the angle is all wrong coming off of Eliana Sanchez. Right idea, just the execution a bit off, and it's an attack error, 5-0 run to start the second set for Lake Buena Vista. Mustangs again struggling to find focus at the beginning of the set. They started in a hole in the first set and were ultimately not able to battle out of it. And now they're starting in a hole for the second set again. And now finally Meyer's angle is a bit off. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva, number 8. Isabella Espada. I should also point out as a programming note, I'm getting some mixed signals from my streaming software about the quality of our internet connection. It looks like at moments it's good and at other moments it's not. So if you are finding that you're getting a lot of buffering and the image is jerky, just let me know in the live chat and we'll adjust the streaming quality. Kill by Caitlin Pulver. Now serving Layla Adorno. Adorno's service away goes way over to the right-hand side. And the placement, not what Sanchez was expecting. She'll settle for a free ball. Now here comes Aubert. Mustangs block by McFadden and Mancia. Now serving for the Mustangs, Eliana Sanchez. Service away, it's short. It's also wide right. Service back to Lake Buena Vista. Next in their rotation will be number 16, Caitlin Pulver. Pulver catches the lip of the net for an ace. It's one of those things that if you could do it on purpose, you'd do it every serve. So Pulver is either very good or very lucky, maybe a little bit of both. This one is cleanly over the net, and this one is a clean ace as Laura Sands is just not able to make the pass. Back-to-back aces for Caitlin Pulver. Now 10 serving 2. Mustangs continuing to struggle here in the second set. That one catches the lip of the net again. This time, Sands is able to get there. Tough placement, but a nice set from Meyer with the tip attempt there. Mustangs able to keep it under control. Now the attack from Perez has way too much heat on it. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva, number 2, Sarai McFadden. Service away from McFadden. That's going to go to Adorno. And now Pulver with a very low angle of attack just gets it over the net, and it's perfect placement. Sarai McFadden not able to handle that one. Caitlin Pulver on the kill. Checking into the game, number 12, Jaden Rosenwasser, and she will serve next. Service away for Rosenwasser. It's Matter is able to keep it in play by bending over backwards, but then the placement just not there from Sanchez. The Mustangs will have a ball handling error there. Or you could call it an ace. Yeah, go ahead and give her the ace. Matter barely makes the pass, but has to send it right back over. And no, she doesn't either. So that is back-to-back aces for Rosenwasser. Timeout Mustangs. Mustangs request their first timeout of set number 2. Back in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barch here with you for the middle of the second set, and Vipers ready to go right back at it coming out of the timeout. Here comes Matter, and the angle is off and late. Attack into the net. Rosenwasser continues her service. She's got a few aces in this series to her credit. Matter barely gets the pass off. Mustangs will settle for a light attack from Mancia coming back. Aubert bounces it off of Tuzet and Mancia. Estelle Aubert on the kill. Service remains with the Vipers. Here's the service from Rosenwasser. And Mancia with an adequate pass. Matter smacks it over, keeping it inside the aerial. And now Rosenwasser puts enough heat on it to get the better of the Mustangs. Jaden Rosenwasser picks up her first kill of the night and will continue with service. Strike that. That was a back row attack call. So now we have an officials conference here. And we're going to see what is the verdict. Checking into the game, number 4, Sophia Pinto. Next to serve for the Mustangs, Mencia. Block by Ashley Tuzet. Service away, it's short and effective. Adorno does manage to get the pass off though. Now the attack coming in from Meyer, handled by the Mustangs. Awkward placement, but Aubert makes the most of it. That's Estelle Aubert on the kill. Service back to the Vipers. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, Lulu Nasser. And next to serve will be Estelle Aubert. But first, checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 6, Diana McKellen. Now Albert puts it into the net. Mustangs get a freebie there. Service back to Wekiva, but first, checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 0, Lisbel Barreras. Next to serve for Wekiva will be number 12, Aviana Mader. Kill by Layla Adorno. Now serving as libero, number 6, Gabia Batauskas. She'll come in the frame in a second. There she is. Service away, and that goes to Matter. Free ball, Sanchez settles for, but passes it over the net. Wide left, so that'll be an attack error for the Mustangs. And Batauskas lives to serve another day. Service away, that one going to McKellen. Sanchez much more accurate that time, but the Vipers are on top of it. Now the heat coming in from Nasser. She's got her kill. Lulu Nasser on the kill. Pulver, got it. Caitlin Pulver on the kill. That's her 5th tonight. Service away. Ashley Tuzet looking for an empty spot. Pinto is there. Now coming back from Adorno, and the pass by McKellen, but miscommunication as Espada couldn't get there in time. So the ball handling error will put the Vipers within 4 of clinching the second set. This set so far not nearly as competitive as the first. Mustangs at this point just struggling to get any kind of momentum going as Espada tips it over. Now heat coming back from Adorno, and that is too much heat in fact, as it is wide right. Service back to the Mustangs. Serving as libero for Wekiva, number 5, Laura Sands. Service away. That one's going to go to Nasser, who has an acceptable pass. Layla Adorno has the kill for the Vipers. Service back to LBV. But first, checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 5, Bella Anschutz. So she comes into the game to serve. And Anschutz gets the ace. Two points away from locking up the second set. And Anschutz puts her second service into the net. Side out for the Mustangs. Checking into the game for Wekiva. Number 14, Mancia. And on the Lake Buena Vista side, number 18, Valeria Jimenez. Service away for Espada. And just keeping it inside the antenna. Adorno with a good looking attack. Mustangs ready for that though. Eliana Sanchez bounces it off the net for the Mustangs kill. I don't know that Sanchez meant to do that exactly, but it was quite effective. Again, she's either lucky or good, maybe a little bit of both. Service coming away, and we have a rotation error called on the Vipers. Mustangs get a free point. Still a tall order for the Mustangs. They need to score 15 before LBV scores 2. Regardless of the outcome, though, they'd at least like to have a competitive score on the scoreboard. Here comes Espada again. One ace to her credit tonight.
My mistake.
And we're going to call a reserve, so that last point comes off.
Okay, our score is still correct. We're still good.
All right, so no harm, no foul. Points removed, back in play. High heat coming in from Adorno. Mustangs ready for that. Now Sanchez pulls it off again. That's Eliana Sanchez catching the lip of the net for the kill. Service back to the Vipers. Set point, Lake Buena Vista. Next in their rotation, Layla Adorno. Service goes to Sanchez. She's got a rough pass. Mustang's going to have to work to keep this ball in play, and Sands does. Now the heat coming to matter. She's got the dig. Over to Sanchez with the outside attack. Jimenez has the dig on that side, and now an attack error. Not something Lake Buena Vista's done a lot of tonight, but Barreras sends it into the net. Side out to the Mustangs. Service back to Wekiva. Eliana Sanchez has the next service. Of course, with rally scoring, that means that the Mustangs need to pick up 15 here before Lake Buena Vista scores 1. That's tough placement. Pulver's got easy pickings for the solo kill, and she gets it. That's Caitlin Pulver with the last word of set number 2. 25-11 is the final score of the second set, and the Vipers take a 2-0 lead for the match over the Mustangs. We'll be back with set number 3 right after a quick break. Welcome back to Mustang Arena, where we are getting ready for the third set of Tuesday night volleyball action. For those of you who follow the Mustangs, we wanted to invite you to come back and see us next Tuesday. The Mustangs will be hosting Umatilla in their penultimate game of the season. Then senior night is coming up on October 9th as the Mustangs host the Oak Ridge Pioneers. So mark your calendar for JV 5:30. Senior night ceremony whenever that finishes, probably around 6:30, and then the game to start at 7 for Varsity. We'll be live streaming all of that. Tuesday night's game against Umatilla, and Thursday night's senior night ceremony, and Thursday night's final game of the home season against Oak Ridge as we get ready to wrap up season 19 of Mustang Volleyball. The Mustangs have the opening service of set number 3. Leading their rotation once again is number 8, Isabella Espada. Third set underway. First kill of the set goes to Caitlin Pulver. It's her 7th overall. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, Lulu Nasser. Leading their rotation to serve, Addison Meyer. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up for Wekiva, number 4, Eliana Sanchez. 3 kills for Sanchez tonight. Looking to perhaps get a service ace on the board here. Service away. Goes to the libero, and it's over the net, making easy pickings. Solo kill by Sarai McFadden. Nice work at the net for McFadden. And just a bit outside. Service back to the Vipers. Next up will be number 1, Layla Adorno. Acro attack gives the side out to the Mustangs. Sarai McFadden up next. Goes McFadden, wasting no time getting the service in play. And the Vipers will settle for a free ball coming back. This one's going to Matter. Stays in play with the dig by Meyer. Now Albert sends one across the net, and Sanchez not able to get there in time. Estelle Albert on the Viper kill. Service back to Lake Buena Vista with Caitlin Pulver serving next. Another tough pass. Mustangs are able to keep this one in play, but they'll settle for a free ball coming back to Lake Buena Vista. Now a miscommunication between Adorno and Pulver, but LBV is able to pull it back together again. Now Matter on the attack. That's going way to the back line. Pulver goes ahead and takes it because she didn't want to take the chance on it staying in bounds. And finally, it's going to be Lulu Nasser on the kill. Service away for Pulver. Mancia on a short tip. Now Albert with a full attack. Solo work there, and Emily Pulver has the solo kill at the net. It's 29 kills for Lake Buena Vista. By contrast, Wekiva has 15, so you can see it's about a 2-to-1. Ace for Pulver. Apologies, I hit the wrong button there. Did not mean to deprive you of that. Service away now for Pulver. Here comes Matter. Soft touch. And Adorno keeps it in play. Not able to get there this time. Excuse me, that's Nasser. Trips as she tries to make that same play a second time. Worked the first time, not the second. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 2, Isabella De Leon. Here comes Mancia on the serve. And a really tough pass. Nasser didn't have a sporting chance getting to that one. Ace for Mancia. Mustangs battling back, certainly much better than the second set. They've kept it to within 1, 5 serving 6. Service away from Mancia, and that one is just a bit too far over the end line. Service back to Lake Buena Vista. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 6, Diana McKellen. Rosenwasser is in to serve on the Lake Buena Vista side. Matter catches the lip of the net, and remarkably, Rosenwasser keeps it in play, but Matter gets the kill for the Mustangs. Checking into the game for LBV, number 4, that's Sophia Pinto. And the serve is late and low for Matter, goes into the net for the service error. Service back to the Vipers with Estella Bear serving next. She has 2 aces and 5 kills to her name so far. And that will be a service error. Service back to the Mustangs. Serving as libero for Wekiva, number 5, Laura Sands. Service away for Sands. Layla Adorno on the kill. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 16, Caitlin Pulver. Now serving as libero, number 6, Gabia Patauskas. Service away, and you could see the look of frustrated bemusement as the Vipers miscommunicated. They're not able to do anything with that. Returning to the game for the Mustangs, number 14, Misha Mancia. Next to serve will be number 8, Espada. Caitlin Pulver gets one past Espada. It's Caitlin Pulver on the kill. Her 8th kill of the night. Here comes Meyer on the service. Just a bit too far. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up in the rotation for Wekiva will be Eliana Sanchez, but first, checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 7, Lulu Nasser. Ace for Sanchez. Her first ace of the night, and honestly, there was nothing wrong with the serve. It was a perfectly beautiful serve, but that ace was courtesy of a miscommunication from the Vipers. Nobody there for the pass. Sanchez away. Nasser going hot. Sanchez able to keep it in play, but just cannot set a pass. So give Nasser the kill. Service remains with Lake Buena Vista. Not for long. Adorno serves it into the net. Service returns to the Mustangs, 11-all for Sarai McFadden. Caitlin Pulver has the kill. Settles for the free ball coming back and comes down. Pulver. Pulver gets the kill. As Mancia was not able to put anyone of their teammates to get to it. Ace for Pulver. 5 aces for her tonight. Matter finds the empty spot on the court. That's Aviana Matter picking up her 8th kill of the game for Wekiva. Checking into the game for Lake Buena Vista, number 2, Isabella Deliana. Next to serve for Wekiva, be number 14, Isha Mancia. Ashley Tuesday, I'm not saying skill. Mancia on the service here. Misha Mancia, ace, her 3rd tonight. Aviana Mater with the kill. That's 9 kills for her tonight. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 6, Diana McKellen. And for the Vipers, number 12, Jaden Rosenwasser, who will serve next. Mustangs settle for a free ball there, live to fight another serve. And a miscommunication as Espada crashes into Sands. Is that Aviana? Aviana Mater on the kill. Checking into the game for LBV is number 16, Caitlin Pulver. Matter serving. Matter leads the team tonight, as she often does. Aviana Matter with an ace. 3 aces, 10 kills for the sophomore. Free ball coming back from Omer. Mustangs looking to use it here. Sanchez will be up, and she's got it. Eliana Sanchez on the Mustangs kill. Checking into the game for LBV is number 1, Layla Adorno. Mustangs leading for the first time tonight in this set. And that one had too much heat on it. Service back to the Vipers with Estelle Aubert up next. Matter has the serve receive. To Zay. Looking for an empty spot. Rosenwasser gets there. Now Adorno coming in with the heat. Sands has it. Sanchez, tip. Vipers keep it in play, but can't put the ball where they can get it. Eliana Sanchez with the kill. Service back to the Mustangs, and serving as libero is Laura Sands. Ace for Sands. Timeout, Vipers. Their first timeout of set number 3. We'll be back with just a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. My approaching voice of Mustangs for you. And here with you is Wekiva is in their best look of the night. Sanchez on the attack. And on the Vista side, Mustangs now within 4 points of closing this one out here in the third set and forcing a fourth. As Sands continues with her service. Service away for Sands. That one is wide left and hot. Mustangs within 4 points of closing this one out and forcing a fourth set. Service back to Lake Buena Vista with Gabby Abatauskas. Putting the ball in play. Mustangs certainly have to like set 3 a lot better than set 2 and even a little better than set 1. Kill by Caitlin Pulver. Her 11th kill tonight. So Caitlin Pulver, obviously the statistical leader for the Vipers. Aviana Matter is obviously the statistical leader for the Mustangs with 3 aces and 10 kills. Good look there from, that was Espada. Layla Adorno on the kill. So this is by no means a foregone conclusion. The Mustangs still got a lot of work to do to get those 4 points up there. Here comes the service from the Viper libero. And now off speed, soft touch from McFadden. Caitlin Pulver with the solo kill. Even dozen for her now. And it's starting to seem that whatever Coach Dunlap said in that timeout might have worked. Beautiful attack from Adorno. The Mustangs managed to keep it in play. Actually, not a half bad attack coming back. But now it's Caitlin Pulver at the net to tie the game. The Mustangs request their first timeout of set number 3. We'll be back with the conclusion of the third set. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Tie game, 21-all, and an ace for the libero, Gabia Batauskas, will give the Vipers their first lead in a while. So the Mustangs certainly within striking distance here. This game is very much anybody's to take. But right now, the momentum is with Lake Buena Vista. Mustangs settle for a free ball there from Sanchez. Now the tip, handled by Sands. Sanchez, too much. Mustangs have always been an odd-numbered set team. Set number 2 has always been difficult for the Mustangs these last several seasons. McFadden has a good look there. Aubert is ready for it. Now Sanchez makes the dig for the Mustangs. Wekiva settles for the free ball. Placement way too close to the net to do anything else with it. Adorno sends it over to Sands. Now McFadden. Soft touch. Pulver's there to handle it. Excuse me, that was Rosenwasser. Now the free ball coming to Wekiva. Sanchez. It's handled by the Vipers. Now Adorno goes to Matter. She's got it. Sanchez again with a little bit of an off-speed, finds the empty spot. Eliana Sanchez on the Mustangs kill, side out to the Mustangs. Checking into the game for Wekiva, number 4, Misha Ancia. And now serving for the Mustangs, Isabella Espada. So again, rally scoring. This is going to wind up soon, and it could wind up right here. Service back to the Vipers, match point Lake Buena Vista. Checking into the game for LBV as number 7, Lulu Nasser. Next to serve will be Addison Meyer. Mustangs have to score 4 before Lake Buena Vista scores 1. There's the first. Eliana Sanchez on the Mustangs kill. Side out to Wekiva. Sanchez also next to serve for the Mustangs. 7 kills, 1 ace for the 5'5" junior outside hitter. Service away. Caitlin Pulver will get the last word of the match, and that takes us to the end of set number 3. 25-23 is the final score in a come-from-behind set for the Vipers, and they will take a 3-0 sweep of the match. I want to thank everybody for coming out to support your Mustang and Viper athletes. And also thank all of you who tuned in online on YouTube or the NFHS network. Once again, we want to remind you we do not have a game on Thursday. That's this game. This game went back and forth between Tuesday and Thursday, so there is no home game on Thursday. But there is a home game a week from tonight. That is October 7th. The Mustangs host Umatilla, JV 6, Varsity 7. And on October 9th, that will be senior night, JV 5:30, senior night in between the JV and varsity matches. And then Oak Ridge will be the final event of season 19 at about 7 o'clock on October 9th. That will be live streamed on YouTube and the NFHS network as well. Again, we want to draw your attention to the great organization at To Write Love on Her Arms and their program Between the Bells. If you didn't get a copy of their program on the way in, please get a copy on the way out. If you're listening to us online, it's the initials, To Write Love on Her Arms, TWLOHA.com/find-help if you need any mental health support resources in your life. And of course, we have Coach McGowan and her team here at Wekiva if you'd like to talk to someone in person. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube at Wekiva Sports, and bookmark WekivaMustangs.com for all of your scores, schedules, and more. For those of you here in the arena, please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Those of you watching online, we hope you'll subscribe before you go. Until next Tuesday, good night from Mustang Arena.